Hello there, welcome to Talking Music. So, February the 29th, might as well do a video on a leap year day. Only happens once every 4 years, and I've had a delivery. So, I think I know what it is. But I'm going to unbox it anyway, right here. So, let's have a look. It's very well packed. Oh, so this is Dire Straits. It's not what I was expecting actually. So this is Dire Straits live 1978 to 1992. So this was released at the end of last year, and it's got Alchemy on it, which I'd seen before on Sky Arts. Absolutely brilliant gig. It's got On the Night, it's got Encores, it's got Live at the BBC and Live at the Rainbow. I'm going to go into detail about all of those. The Rainbow gig is from the 21st of December 1979, according to the back. But it says here, expanded, remastered editions of the iconic live albums Alchemy and On the Night. We've got previously unreleased bonus album, Live at the Rainbow, a 20-page booklet with a brand new essay and exclusive art cards as well. See, this one might well have passed you by at the end of last year. So there you go. There's the hype sticker in the corner there. But I love the artwork, and it's great that this is getting a remaster. Rhino and Warner Records responsible for this. There's a couple of Mark Knopfler box sets as well that I want to get hold of. They've been releasing his studio albums in kind of a couple of different boxes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up now and show you the inside. There we go. So if you're wondering how much space it will take up, there's your answer to that. And then how do you open it up? That's a good question. So there you go. Opens up like that. And then the discs are, so there you've got these lovely postcards. I thought they were the discs. So there's some cracking postcards there. Love those. And there's more of them before we get to the discs. So there you go. There's some more postcards there. I'll just give you a couple of examples. Love the postcards. Love those. And then we get to the booklet. So I'll just show you a couple of pages, just as a bit of a tease. So as I say, 20-page booklet. There we go, like that. I love it. It's great. I'm really looking forward to reading this. Looks like Paul Sexton's had some involvement. Looking at one of the names there, I can see. So there you go. And then we get on to, oh, they're quite there. I love them cases. So there's the size of the cases there. And then Alchemy, for example, opens up like this. So inside Alchemy, there is, I'm just going to put this down, we've got a bit of a poster. Love it. Absolutely love it. Look at that. That's great. Double-sided as well, I should say. So that is really, really good. And again, brilliant artwork on Alchemy anyway. So we've got 2 discs here of the 8 take up by Alchemy. I'm really looking forward to hearing what this sounds like. I like the small print at the bottom. It says, this is a recording of excerpts from one Dire Straits performance, as it contains no re-recordings or overdubs of any kind. There are occasional stage buzzes. There you go. So you have it straight there. Anyway, that's that one. Then we've got On the Night, which doesn't have a booklet inside. So it's got, I should show you what the disc looks like, really, shouldn't I? So I'll just pull the disc out. There you go. There's an example there. So that's what the new discs look like with the Warner Record logo. It's stiff to get back in, but they will do. And On the Night is 2 discs as well. So there we go. And we'll go into detail on the tracks once I've listened to these. And then we have Dire Straits Encores. So this has got Your Latest Trick, it's got The Bug, it's got Solid Rock and Local Hero Wild theme. And that's that there, like that. So I'll explain more what that one is in a moment. This one I'm really looking forward to listening to. So tracks 1 to 7 were recorded for BBC Radio 1 on the 19th of July 1978 at the Paris Theatre in London. And then we've got track 8 as well, which was for the Old Grey Whistle Test, broadcast on the 31st of January 1981. So really looking forward to hearing that. And then there's this one, this unreleased one, which was Dire Straits at the Rainbow. So this is 2 discs. It includes a few tracks, including Phil Lynott, which joins the lineup for this gig. So this will be fantastic to hear. Live at the Rainbow, 1979. And I'm curious what the sound quality will be like for that one. But we'll give it all a listen now, and I'll give you my verdict. Well, you've got my son's birthday balloons in the background. Do you know what? Adds to it, doesn't it? But anyway, I thought I'd start my review of Dire Straits live. I have listened to all 8 CDs. It is absolutely immense. I'll be going through it in detail. There's another quick look at the back there. Okay. So, fits nicely on the shelf, I do have to say. I've got to sort out my CD shelves, but I'm going to review them in the order that I listened to them. Okay. So the first one I started with was this one, Encores, which I never listened to when it was originally released. It was originally released on the 10th of May, 1993, shortly after the live album On the Night. More about that later. And it was the final release for Dire Straits before their split in 1995. There would be another one, but it would be old material. Again, we'll get onto that in a minute. It's just over 20 minutes in length, though, is Encores. And I thought it was a good intro to the box set. Obviously, you know, it was, for me, just familiar mainly with the studio stuff. It was a great opener, and I just put this on in the car. I was heading over to Warrington, and it was a great opener to the album. There's the disc there if you want to have a look. But by the looks of it, it's a 2021 remaster for Encores, I believe. So there you go. That's Encores there, and that one we'll put away. Right. Next one I reviewed was Dire Straits live at the BBC. So, as I said, they split in 1995. They still contractually had one album left to release. So this was released after they split up on the 26th of June, 1995. So there you go, live at the BBC there, old BBC logo. And there's the back cover there. Okay. Now, the first 6 tracks feature on Dire Straits' debut album, which was released in June 1978. This is exactly the same tracks as the 1995 release, 46 minutes in total. When I was first listening to it in the car, I thought that Tunnel of Love was added for this box set, and it wasn't. So just to clarify, this is exactly the same as the release that came out in 1995. So what do you get? Well, tracks 1 to 7 were recorded for BBC Radio 1 originally on the 19th of July 1978 at the Paris Theatre in London. And then track 8, Tunnel of Love, was recorded for the Old Grey Whistle Test on the 31st of January 1981. Old Grey Whistle Test 1, Tunnel of Love, definitely has a bit of a kind of a, I want to say, an early 80s TV videotape sound to it. So it's not the greatest audio quality for that one off Whistle Test. But as I say, it's great to have an enjoyable album. But I think there's better CDs in the box set. So again, we'll put that with them there. The next one, let's get on to the third CD I listened to. And fourth, I guess, is Alchemy. I love the artwork on this one. Absolutely love it. So the original release of this was back in March 1984. 2 CDs, and we have 3 new tracks. Yes, more on that in a minute. It's been newly mixed, and the 3 new tracks have been reinserted into the original Alchemy running order as well. So now added, we have Industrial Disease on CD1. On disc 2, we have Twisting by the Pool, which I've always liked this one. So I think it's great to see this added to Alchemy. And we also have Portobello Bell. Now, Portobello Bell, there's various bootlegs out there of the Alchemy tour, and the rough running time of Portobello Bell seems to be 13 3/4 minutes. But it looks like on Spotify and on this release, we get a version that's 7 minutes and 22 seconds long. Guy Fletcher, who oversaw the remastering for this release, said that the intro for Portobello Bell has been extended, but not the outro. He said it was purely my decision based on performances. Now, that could be performances of the band, it could be performances of the sound recording, but Portobello Bell is definitely shorter, which is an absolute shame because there's a brilliant guitar v sax kind of clash going on at the end with Mark Knopfler against Mel Collins, and it is absolutely brilliant. And I cannot see a reason why it's been left out. And I've listened to it a couple of times, and I think, is it? I really can't pick out why. I really can't pick out why. So if you've found a reason why, please let me know in the comments. But Portobello Bell is definitely shorter than what you will have heard originally on the Alchemy tour. The other track worthy of a mention is Going Home, the theme from Local Hero. Now, of course, 2024, we've had a brilliant new version. Mark Knopfler's Guitar Heroes doing a fantastic version, coming together for the Teenage Cancer Trust. If you haven't listened to it, go and check it out. Absolutely wonderful. Who's not in it? It's a who's who, really. But it looks like the beginning of Local Hero off this new version of Alchemy is missing. From my rough calculations, compared to the original release, the original CD release, I think it's a minute shorter at the start. Again, which is a shame. I don't know the reason why. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments. Another quick tip for you, though, is if you go to the official Dire Straits YouTube channel, there are 9 videos, all in a playlist, which have footage from Alchemy. Not all of the concert, I should add, just 9 tracks, but it gives you a flavour of this CD. If you haven't listened to this before, though, it is a great concert, absolutely brilliant concert. Despite Portobello Bell, the issue with that, and Local Hero being missing, we do get some extra material which wasn't on the original releases. And I think it sounds great. I do think it sounds great. So that's the 3rd and 4th one that I listened to. Just a quick note inside, you also get a bit of a mini poster as well. So there you go, that's the poster that you get inside Alchemy with photos from that, which I'll put back in there. And also inside the box set, I think I showed you when I opened it, but I'll just show you quickly again. We get some postcards. So that was the one for Alchemy there. We get one for On the Night. On course. Basically, it's the album covers printed on a bit of card, really. More on the rainbow in just a moment. And that one is a postcard of the new artwork as well, which goes that way. Right, let's carry on with the review. Okay, the next one I listened to was On the Night. And so it's not all from one gig. So it's bits from different gigs, Nîmes and Rotterdam. There are 7 extra tracks on this new version, though. But I do love the album that a lot of the material came from, On Every Street. And I know it's not everyone's cup of tea. I absolutely love this. And I think I listened to this before I listened to Brothers in Arms. So I love this album. So for me, this is just a natural companion to the original album. But we start off, we've got Calling Elvis, we've got Walk of Life, Heavy Fuel. And remember, not all of these are from the same gig. I think it would have been brilliant if they would have packaged it as one concert, just in its entirety from one place. That's just my opinion. Why not one gig? I don't know.
there are parts of the On the Night tour on the Dire Straits YouTube channel as well, so you can see bits in vision of this tour as well, I should say. So continuing the track listing, we've got Romeo and Juliet, Private Investigations, some couple of unreleased tracks then that have been put in the order that they were originally performed. Sultans of Swing and Fade to Black, they were previously unreleased. We then got Your Latest Trick, and then two more unreleased tracks to finish disc one, When It Comes to You and I Think I Love You Too Much. Disc two, we've got You and Your Friend, On Every Street, and then three unreleased tracks slotted in: Two Young Lovers, Tunnel of Love, and Telegraph Road, before finishing with Money for Nothing and Brothers in Arms. As I say, for me, surely it would have made more sense to have one complete concert, and then you wouldn't have needed the Encores EP as well, because surely all of the material from one concert would have been there in the order it was at the one venue, and I think it would have been a better experience. But maybe we'll get that in the future. We then conclude the box set with Live at the Rainbow, which is wonderful, previously unreleased. We've got 10 tracks on this first disc: Down to the Waterline, Six Blade Knife, Once Upon a Time in the West, Lady Writer, we've got Lions, we've got Sultans of Swing, we've got Les Boys, we've then got Portobello Bell, we've got News, we've got What's the Matter Baby. Interesting as well, I've discovered that on BBC iPlayer there is an Arena documentary, which was originally transmitted on the 22nd of December 1980, and that's got footage from Dire Straits at the Rainbow. Not the full concert, but just bits interspersed in the middle of the documentary. So definitely worth a look, and I'm still to check it out. Disc 2, we've got Setting Me Up, In the Gallery, Solid Rock, Southbound Again. Just show you the back as well. There you go. Where Do You Think You're Going? Wild West End, Twisting by the Pool. Always great. Good Morning Little Schoolgirl, That's All Right Mama, Nadine and Keep On Knocking are the four that end. What's so special about them? You've got Phil Lynott and Tony Demure joining them for those, and it's such a fun ending to the box set, especially as these were the last four tracks that I listened to as well. Absolutely love those four tracks, and just a wonderful end to the gig and the box set. There you go, 8 discs listened. Overall as well, my other thoughts, there is no concert from the Brothers in Arms tour. That would have been brilliant if we'd have had perhaps an audio version or even a DVD included of the Tube concert, which was on the Brothers in Arms tour. I believe there's a gig I think they could have used that was recorded on video in Sydney, I think, from the Brothers in Arms tour. My prediction, for what it's worth, is that 40th anniversary of Brothers in Arms is next year, 2025. If this box set is successful, I imagine that we're going to get some kind of special edition of Brothers in Arms, which will include, perhaps, might include bonus tracks. We've never really had those on Brothers in Arms re-release. Maybe we'll get a live concert alongside that as well, as part of some super box set. Maybe that's wishful thinking, but please tell me in the comments if you agree or disagree with that prediction. We've only got a year to wait, haven't we? Anyway, that's it. Dire Straits Live, cracking box set, absolutely brilliant box set, and it does sound, as I say. So there you go, Dire Straits Live. Definitely go and check it out. Plenty of material, and there's a lot of overlapping material, but all from the start and the end. Would have been great to see a bit more from the middle, but it's still absolutely worth picking up. And just a quick mention, the booklet is a great addition as well. You might already have most of the CDs, but this is a brilliant companion, that's the word, and it's got some great pictures in as well. I'll just show you a couple of them, but just gives you a great insight into the kind of how the band progressed, really. Really well written. I'll just show you another picture as well. There you go. But no, I really enjoyed it, and it's just great to pull out from time to time and have a look through. That's it. Please do like and subscribe, and I'll be back with more talking music very soon. Bye bye.